Hello guys, welcome to Coderug. Hope you are doing great. Today we are going to discuss about and learn about Laravel-9 and its new important features. Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let's get started. As some of you might or might not be aware about, Laravel has introduced new Laravel version, which is Laravel-9. So today we are going to know and discuss about some of the important features that Laravel has introduced. At first, I have listed down some of the important features and topics. After that, we will go into details of each important features. So let's check one by one. After that, we will go into details of each features. So the first feature which Laravel has introduced, which is Symfony Mailer. The next one is Flysystem 3.0 version. After that, they have improved Eloquent, Accessor and Mutator concepts, and they have introduced Enum Eloquent attribute casting. The next one is implicit route binding with Enum. After that, we have force scoping of route binding. The next one is controller route group. The next is full text and indexes. Laravel Scout database engine. Next one is rendering inline blade template. The next one is slot name shortcut. Next, they have checked or selected blade directives. The next one is Bootstrap 5 pagination view. The next one is improved validation of nested array data. And the next is Laravel Breeze API and Next.js. So don't worry guys, we will go into details of each topics. So here just I have listed down so that you can use those and make a list of those ones, so it can be helpful for your interviews if they ask for these features. So the next is improved route list CLI output. Next is test coverage using Artisan test command. After that, they have Soketi eco server. Next is improved collection ID support, and the last is new helpers. So they have introduced quite many new helpers. So let's go into details of each important features. So I'm going through Laravel documentation, and because they have explained in quite different way. So if we check this one is Laravel-9 version, which they have introduced on Feb 8, 2022. The next version, that is Laravel 10, they are going to introduce next year, which is 2023. Okay, so first we go into first feature, this which is Symfony Mailer. But before that one, the minimum Laravel version or the PHP version which you need is 8 for the Laravel-9. So you need PHP 8 version for Laravel-9. So previously Laravel was using Swift mail library just to send mails, but this library is no longer maintained, so it is replaced by Symfony Mailer. So for Laravel-9, Symfony Mailer is going to be used for the mailing purpose. After they have improved Flysystem 3x, that means they have upgraded this Flysystem version. The next is improved Eloquent, Accessor and Mutator. So they have updated, or we can say improved this concept. So previously they were using get and setter in a different methods. So if you want to know into details how you can utilize this one in your previous Laravel version, you can check out my Accessor and Mutator video. So previously we were using get name attribute. So name is our column name. So get means we are getting the data, and before getting the data we are changing the data. So that means when suppose if we write user :get, so that means we are getting the data, or so at that time this str to upper will work. And if if we want to manipulate data before it is getting saved in a database, we use set name attribute. So that means whenever if you do any kind of manipulation, that means our data will get manipulated before it gets saved into table. But now they have completely changed this scenario into single method, so which is public name method attribute. So this name is our column name. Here we can do into single one, just like get and set. Previously we were defining two different methods, but here we have to define only one method, and based on that one we can able to manipulate any data and before getting or saving. So if we don't want to change any data, then we can just write simple $value. That means this one is our data which we have sent. Now str to upper we are doing why? Because we want to make our name in uppercase as we are getting the data. So this one is completely they have upgraded. Now if we go into the next topic, which is or next I can say feature, that is Enum Eloquent attribute casting. So they have introduced this attribute casting feature, which you can go into details into this one. After that they have introduced implicit route binding with Enum. So they have created Enum category, and after that they have so ability to type hint and Enum on your route definition, and Laravel will invoke this route if the red route is segment is valid Enum value in URI. Otherwise HTTP 400 response will be written automatically. So here they are defining this Enum concept. The next one is force scoping of route binding. In previous release Laravel, you may wish to scope the second Eloquent model in route definition such that it must be child of previous Eloquent model. For example, consider this route definition that retrieve a blog post by slug for a specific user. So previously how we were defining is route user, and this one is our user post and post slug. So that's how we were defining. So but now they have changed it in different way. So route user post post. So through this one, so here Laravel-9, you may now instruct Laravel to scope child binding even when a custom key is not provided. To do so, you may invoke the scope binding method when defining your route. So here you can able to invoke data without providing any key. So next is Laravel route group. So you may now use the controller method to define the common controller for all of the route within the group. So then when defining the route, you may only need to provide a controller method that they invoke. So you can able to group all the controller method into one. So that's how you can define route controller. So this one is our controller name and group, and all these methods are that we are utilizing into this controller. After that they have introduced full text index where clause. So when using MySQL or PostgreSQL, full text method may now be added to column definition for generate full text indexes. So here you can able to utilize full text support which Laravel has introduced. So the next one is Laravel Scout database engine. If your application interact with small to medium sized database or has light workload, you will able to use Scout database engine instead of dedicated search service such as Algolia or Melisearch. The database engine, which will use where like clause and full text indexes when filtering result from your existing database to determine the application search result for your app query. And the next is rendering inline blade template. So you can able to render inline blade template. So just like blade render hello name, and this one is name. So here you can pass your name and it will get filled here. After that they have slot name shortcut. shortcut. In previous release of Laravel, slot name were introduced using the name attribute on xslot tag. So previously we have to define xslot and then name attribute just to know why it is getting utilized. However, beginning of in this Laravel, you may specify the slot name using a convenient shortcut method or syntax. So we are defining this xslot for title in the previous, but here you can define in a very precise manner. And the next one is checked or selected blade directive. So they have introduced this checked directive which you can able to utilize. After that they have Bootstrap 9 pagination view. So the Laravel has introduced pagination view built using Bootstrap 5, because in previous one we were getting an issue. I know Bootstrap wasn't supporting very perfectly, but now they are using that one. After that they have improved validation of nested array data. So we have if we want to validate nested array data, then we can able to utilize this feature. The next one is Laravel Breeze API and Next.js. So that's the one they are supporting now, and they have improved this exception page. This one is like, they have very much I can say improved as compared to previous. After that they have improved CLI list output. So now they are giving proper CLI list output, which we can say it is quite useful and in a beautiful syntax which they are offering now. And they have upgraded this test command, Artisan command, and they were using this Soketi eco server, which you can able to utilize for your if you are planning to use WebSocket feature. And they were improved collection for ID support if you are using PHP Storm or any other tools, which you can able to utilize. And the next is they have introduced new helpers which you can able to use. So they have something called str, so append well. So they, if you have string, if you want to append, then instead of doing concatenation, which we normally do, but for that in this Laravel 9 we can able to do in this one. If you want to convert into str snake, so if you want to add underscore between two words, we can able to do easily. To route something they have, so they have added quite many new features. So but here they have listed down some of important features. So I hope guys this will be useful for you. I will just list down, and so it can be, you can able to copy and paste from there. So hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you guys.